The Yankees just blew and wasted an A-plus performance from Max Fried in Game 1 of the playoffs, the wild card, versus the Boston Red Sox. A game that I know the Yankees only scored one run. That's a game you have to win. The Yankees just gifted the Red Sox a 1-0 lead in a series that's, guess what? That's 2 out of 3. It's unbelievable just thinking about it. Max Fried, 6 1/3, impeccable innings. It felt, even when he got in trouble, it felt like the Red Sox hitters they didn't know what was coming with Max Fried. Fried, A-plus performance. That's one of the performances you look at and you say, I'm glad the Yankees signed him for whatever contract. If you have a dispute with that, hey, forget about it. Max Fried just delivered. For the Yankees, it was the bullpen. And if you've watched the Yankees all season, you knew the bullpen had the opportunity and probably was going to do this in the postseason. You just hoped it would be in a series that wasn't best 2 out of 3. And you hoped the offense would come back and they deliver and make you forget about everything. They almost did, but they didn't. We don't even have to recap this whole game because of the fact it's really simple. The Yankees lost 3-1. Anthony Volpe, a solo shot off Garrett Crochet. And what does Crochet do? Retire the next 17 in a row. Before that, you were thinking, oh, the Yankees might have the answer to Crochet. Goldschmidt, Judge get on base to start the game. Okay, then they strand him. Okay, whatever. It's a good start, right? Judge was on all the pitches the entire night. Yeah, Judge went 2 for 4. Judge did his job. Volpe hits the homer. You're okay, here we go. You're working him in pitch count. Fried is doing what Fried's doing. It's 1-0. Aaron Boone goes to the bullpen. And I don't have an issue necessarily with Boone going to the bullpen here. Fried was at 102 pitches, just had faced the lefty Jarren Duran. My thing, I would have had Max Fried go hitter by hitter that inning. And if one runner gets on base, then you go to the bullpen. Because it wasn't the top of the order. He was facing 7, 8, 9 in that inning. So he retired Duran, the 7th hitter. He had the 8th hitter, Rafaela, coming up next. I would have let him go until someone got on base or he got out of that inning if he got the next 2 in a row. And then that's it for Max Fried. Or maybe if there's a 12-pitch at-bat, 11-pitch at-bat, okay, then maybe you go get him. But overall, I'm not angry at the poll. I'm angry at Luke Weaver coming in and having Rafaela 0-2, and it walks him in an 11-pitch at-bat, and you got to give credit to the hitter, Rafaela, because he put in work at the plate. He laid off pitches, he fouled pitches off. It was either 97 high or 90 low, and he just couldn't get Rafaela to chase, and then you get Sogard hitting it to the outfield and rounding first, making it to second, That's Grisham's ball. I know he's deferring to the captain, Judge, who has the strong-armed, even though he is injured, right? That's Grisham because Judge has to come in and backhand it. That takes him more than Grisham rounding the ball, getting it and fielding it quickly. And I don't know if it gets him if Grisham does that because Sogard was thinking 2 the entire way. But man, now it's first and second, ball up the middle, it's 2-1. Red Sox. You go like that, you can't get anything against Crochet. Anthony Volpe gets another hit, and then Crochet gets out of it. Brings in Chapman. Chapman wasn't even that good tonight. We'll talk about that in just a second, the 9th inning. Volpe causes him, to go over, but you can't pinch hit a lefty against Chapman, so it's Jose Caballero. Man, it's just rough. And then the 9th inning. I truly think the run Bednar gave up was such an important run because of the fact when you get the bases loaded versus Chapman, the mentality is different for these hitters. And this is not an excuse. Bases loaded, nobody out, tying run on second, you have to score. You have to score the run. But the mentality is different for Stanton, Jazz, and Trent Grisham. Especially Stanton and Jazz. For those two, when they come up with only needing to plate the runner at third, not just the runner at second, mentally, all they're thinking about is a sac fly does it. Let me just get the ball in the air. And you pinch run the Martian or anybody, probably the Martian for Goldschmidt. A sac fly that was out to right field that Jazz hit, you're sending him, right? The run given up by Bednar is huge. The bullpen. And you come into it this postseason thinking, hey, the two that I'm really feeling confident, even though Devin Williams has had a strong end of the season and strong resume against the Red Sox this season, had a great 8th inning, was Weaver and Bednar. And those are the two that give up the 3 runs. Now here you go for the Yankees. You got to win 2 in a row to continue your season. Against the Red Sox, who not only have really owned you this season, but have owned you in the playoffs. I believe the Yankees are now 1-9 in the last 10 times they've played the Red Sox in the postseason. It's unbelievable for the Yankees. You have to feel like the slight side is, hey, Judge did well. Okay, cool. You expect that from the MVP. You're not going to see Crochet again. Granted, you're going to see Garrett Whitlock, dude that's throwing .5 something in his last 33 outings at some point out of the bullpen. Maybe Chapman comes in, and you don't feel like Chapman isn't bulletproof. Let's just say that. Even though he stepped up and got the outs he needed to get, excuse me. But boy, oh boy, did the Yankees, man, just handing the Red Sox a game. And again, the Red Sox, I guess they had to do what they had to do, whether it be timely base running, clutch hitting, tacking on a run. Garrett Crochet, Max Fried had an A+ start. Crochet had an A++ start. The bullpen for the Yankees, yeah, let's flunk them in F. The Yankees got to win 2 if they want to make it to the ALDS and continue their season. Guess what? The Red Sox, they only need to win 1. Yankee fans, let me know in the comments below how you're feeling after Game 1. Red Sox fans, if you're watching this, let me know how you're feeling, how confident you are heading into Game 2. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to Backman Sports. Sad night for Yankee fans. Give it to the Red Sox. So, got to come back and win 2 straight. That's what it is. That's all I got for you. Peace. I'm out.